So what I'm going to get into right now is how to deal with haters. Because the hate is so real. All right? The hate is so real with these people in your family, people that you work with, as I've talked about before. All right? The hate is so real that they just always want to be up in your business. They always want to monitor you and know exactly what you're doing, where you're going, when you'll be back. And when you tell them what you're doing, where you're going, and when you'll be back, just to keep them happy, they don't believe you. All right? They won't believe you, and they'll think you're lying and trying to cover it up because they know in their conscience what they're doing, and they're subconsciously anticipating you trying to prevent them from, monitoring you. So, for example, if my family member asks me where I'm going, or they switch plans on me last minute, right? Or I have to go somewhere, okay? And I'll tell them where I'm going, what I'm doing, all right? This is scenario one, where it's the truth, okay? And then they'll make a comment to imply that I'm lying and I'm making something up. So like they'll say, something along the lines of, yeah, I hear you, but I don't believe you, in so many words, okay? And they'll undermine you. That's scenario one. Scenario two is, I've done this a lot, where I make a story up where I'm going because I'm trying to get these monitoring spirits off my back that pretend like they care, and that these narcissistic family members want my attention and they want my anointing, all right? They want my energy, essentially. And so they get offended when I'm about to leave and do something or take care of something or go to the store or go pick something up or mail, etc. It doesn't matter what it is. So I make something up, and the same story applies, is that they basically insinuate that, oh, I know that's not what you're doing. So it's like I can't win either way. So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. And that's because they're monitoring spirits, they're haters, they're jealous, and they don't want you to win. They think they're entitled to your energy. They think that they think that they are entitled to your business, whatever you're trying to do. And it's nerve-wracking because, it's nerve-wracking when you haven't learned to deal with these people. And if you are still emotionally attached to these family members, to these people around you, you will get you're gonna get hurt in some way. You're gonna have to cope somehow. But if you are detached, that they sense that, okay? And so they're gonna be even angrier. They're gonna push even more, okay? They're gonna hate even more, all right? And they're gonna try to make you feel guilty. They're gonna try to, like I said, they're gonna undermine you, because these people are disgusting haters. They're disgusting snakes. They don't have a life for themselves. They cannot be positive, and it's when they are positive, it's fake positivity to try to undermine you and compete with you, because they see that your spirit is always pure and clean and upbeat. And it's very, very, very frustrating, even when you've emotionally detached from them. You see through their bullshit, you see through their game, all right? You begin to realize that this is all part of their sick little game, and God will punish them. These people are going to be punished. They are going to get karma. They're living karma. They are walking karma, all right? and that makes them hate you even more. So I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but the hate is so big with these people. I wouldn't even call them people because they look like people on the outside, but they're demonic on the inside, okay? And these demons will try to punish you. All right? If they made plans with you and they see that, they made plans with you one day and they see that and hours before those plans have started, okay? They'll see you go out and try to take care of something, or they'll see you're busy, right? Before that plan, before that commitment, right? And when they see you're happy and you're content and you're doing you, what they're going to do is they're going to switch those plans up on you. It's happened to me multiple times, all right? And in order to punish you for being independent, for finding your own occupation while you're, for the day, or by keeping busy, they get offended because they wanted the whole day to revolve around their plans at, whatever time the plans were, all right? They wanted the whole day to revolve around that. So when they see you're getting ready to go do your own thing way before that event, they get offended. So they punish you somehow. They cancel the plans. They act like they're sick. They get butthurt, They start complaining about random stuff, all right? To try and draw that attention back to them, okay? And that's what narcissists do. They build you up, they give you hope, and then tear you down right before they actually are gonna deliver that promise. So essentially, they never deliver what they say they're gonna deliver. They never hold through their plans. All right, that's how they punish you, for being a positive, blessed individual. All right, because nothing gets to us people. We're chosen, we're blessed, we're special. The world hates us, families hate us. I wouldn't even be surprised if you're single right now, or if you're having trouble at the job right now, or if you just got fired, or if everyone is gossiping about you in your friend group, if you have friends. All right, I wouldn't be surprised if a guy or a girl just ghosted you, or somebody promised you something, or they said they were going to follow through and they never did, right? Because these people, they hide behind their mask of being good people and religious people and holy people, but the reality is they're narcissists. They're wolves in sheep's clothing who just want to see you fail. Like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, they just want to see you fail, and they don't give a damn about you. They want to do everything they can to tear you down, and then when you go out and have fun and actually take care of business, they'll act all happy and be like, oh, well, have fun, oh, have fun, hope it goes well. But you can tell by their body language and their tone of voice, they are hoping that you fail. So my advice is, when you do go out and get do these things you need to do, like go take care of business, go to an event, even go on a date, or go on an outing with a friend, if you have any friends, or if you're in a relationship or whatever. When you come back from that event or that outing, what you need to do is you need to pretend like it went really bad. You need to be very disappointed, because if you come back being happy and upbeat, these people, these narcissists in your life or in your family, are going to tear you down even more. They're going to try and cut you down and make you discouraged. They're going to ruin your day, basically. So when you get back from whatever you're doing, you got to act like, not being a drama king or a drama queen, but you have to act like that you were completely and totally, that you were disappointed in whatever went down, that you didn't find that item, or that you got ghosted on that date, or that event wasn't what you thought it was going to be, and you're never going to go there again. You got to play that, downplay it, or make shit up. If it's not real, make it up. If something really didn't, if it actually did go in your favor, you got to make something up that it was bad, or that not that it was bad, but you got to make something up, as in it didn't go how you planned, or something happened, or I'll be really random here. You lost your wallet, or you lost your debit credit card or something. You got to make something sound so bad that they're like, on the inside, they're going to be rubbing their hands together going, yeah, like, okay, like, good. And then on the outside, they're going to pretend to be concerned. They're going to say, oh, that's too bad. Oh, but the reality is they're throwing a party inside their head that something bad happened to you. And so that's what happens when you are around these hater people, these people that are just completely, they are the devil's servants, all right? And if you're not religious, if you don't believe in that stuff, I'll just say that all these people do is evil, and they are going to be punished. God is watching them. The universe is watching them. They are walking karmics. That's what I call them. They're karmics, all right? They don't know what's coming for them. And not by us. We're not going to do anything to these people, to these family members, to these friends. No, they are walking karmics. Like, it gets to a point when sometimes I don't even know why I'm still around these people, And so, that's, I hope this helped you. You got to be savage with these people. You got to switch up how you move. You don't tell these people anything. And if you do, you got to make it up. You got to make stuff up with these people. I know you probably are thinking, oh, I'm not a liar. I don't want to lie. I don't want to. But if you want to, you got to detach from these people emotionally. So you don't care if you're just protecting yourself. All right. You got to do not be kind to these people. Be polite, but don't be kind. All right. Cover your tracks. You got to stay private. You got to make shit up. You got to make sure that you got to kind of play their game by being 4 or 5 steps ahead of them. So, it takes practice. All right. It's going to take practice. It doesn't happen overnight. So anyways, that's it for the video. I hope this helped you. I hope you guys have a great Sunday, and as always, like or subscribe or comment, and then thank you for watching. Thank you for being on my channel.